If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace. Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2016. This month I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot deck, and remember, these are general readings, so to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Ascendant, and Sagittarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your October 2016 reading. And the first card you have that shows up here, Sagittarius, is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a card to me that symbolizes attending a party, a gathering, or a celebration. It could be you throwing a party, gathering, or celebration. It could indicate three sisters, three friends, three women. It can also be a celebratory conclusion to something that has been going on in your life as well. I hear you're starting to get something off the ground, like off the ground, rocking and rolling. You're getting something going here. Some of you, this could be a new business, a new job prospect, some new plan, some new arrangement. And I feel that you have your feet planted firmly on the ground, like you know what your next step is. You know what the next step is that you're going to take. If you've tried to hide anything from relatives or from anyone, maybe there's been some things you didn't want people to know, I feel that some of those things that you were trying to keep secret or hidden may very well come out and be revealed in the month of October. Some of you may be dividing your time between two things, like a hobby and a job, or two jobs, like a part-time job or your own business, sideline business, and your regular job. Or it could even be between two locations or two places. But it really feels to me like a job, a business, an enterprise, or some kind of thing of creative interest in pursuit. And I feel like you're dividing your time between the two. I also get, for some of you, something that was kept hidden or secret from you gets revealed in October. So for some of you, you may have some secrets that you didn't want other people to know, especially family, that are going to come out. But for some of you, you get some secrets revealed to you. I really see you having a big boon to your finances, especially in the second quarter of next year, of 2017. But I even feel like you're going to have that see that increase or boon, somewhat now or going into the beginning of next year. But once you hit the second quarter of 2017, I feel like you've got some big gains here to your finances. I feel that some of you Sagittarians really need to stop beating yourself up about past situations, past circumstances that you're in. Maybe you've been too hard on yourself, or you've been berating yourself, or too much self-criticism about things that went on in relationships or situations in the past. And they're saying you need to stop doing that. I feel like October is a month where you may feel like it's the culmination of all good things coming to fruition for you in October. So hopefully those messages resonated with some of you. Now on to your second card in the reading, which is the Eight of Rods. And the Eight of Rods is a card to me that symbolizes news coming to you swiftly. This could also be like messages coming through the internet, through email, through text messages. It could be news of something happening coming to you swiftly. It can also indicate change or travel. I feel like many of you Sagittarians are changing your appearance in some way. You may be changing your hairstyle, your hair color, or doing some kind of maybe cosmetic surgery for some of you. For some of you, it may just be, changing your makeup or changing something, like beauty regimes, creams and lotions, trying different products. I just get, but your hair is indicated here. Some of you, I feel, if your hair's not red, you're going to make it red, or if you have red hair, you may be changing it, because I do see red here, but that could just be symbolizing hair. There's some kind of new subject or new subject matter that's going to get brought to your attention. And I feel that this is something you're going to have to do something with. Like, this is information, new subject matter comes to your attention, and then you need to act on it. Now, this could be in work. Maybe it's some new angle, new business prospect, plan, project, new way of doing things. Some of you may be getting trained in something at your work. Maybe something's getting changed and now you have to go through some updated training. That could be the case for some of you. But whatever this news or information that's coming to you, it is something that it's not like you're just going to hear it and it passes you by. It's something that gets brought to your attention and you have to do something with it or in regard to it. I feel some of you are formalizing something with documents. This could be formalizing a will. You could be formalizing a relationship in marriage. You could be formalizing a business through a contract. You could be formalizing something that you've sold, a sale of a home, or a purchase, finalizing something through documents with signatures, and documents does come up here for many of you Sagittarians in October. I see you talking to other people and getting other people's opinion, and it's like also source gathering. So I feel like some of you are going to have to update address books, collecting feedback from people. Maybe this makes sense to you if you're a working Sag, that this is going to be something that you have to do in a job. Like, I feel like it's almost like poll taking or feedback, gathering feedback, or and I feel that some decisions get made from this, these changes. You or the company you work for or the business you own makes some kind of changes based on what this, like, fact finding, address changing, feedback gathering information. It may be something if you work for somebody else, maybe your boss or the place where you work is asking you to do this and making you do it. For some of you, you may be, if it's your own business, you may be doing it yourself. So hopefully those messages will resonate with some of you. Now on to your next card, where you have the Empress. The Empress is a card to me that symbolizes the birth of a child, the birth of a project, the birth of a new business or enterprise. This could also indicate a maternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, that's watching you, guiding you, protecting you, caring about you from the other side. This could be a mother, a stepmother, a grandmother, or a great-grandmother, or somebody that was like a mother figure to you. I do feel like you have to start listening to your gut and your intuition more, because I feel some of you have kind of either you don't trust it or you've let it fall by the wayside. So you need to start paying attention to your own inner voice and your own intuition more. I do feel that you've been doing some gathering, which does come up in the 8 of Rods card, and what you've gathered, it's like you have to do something with it. You have to create. It's like you gathered all the wool. Now you have to spin this yarn or spin this wool to create something out of it. So you gathered wool or the information in the 8 of Rods, and now the Empress is saying now you have to do something with that, what you gathered. This is also a time of revelations. I feel that someone comes and talks to you about some big plan or idea. This could be like a business prospect, or an invitation to invite you, like an invitation to attend something that would be beneficial to you and lucrative to you moving forward. I do feel you get some kind of invitation or some big project or opportunity looks like it presents itself or gets offered to you in October. And you know what? You're not the first sign to get that. There's some other signs I feel that, if I remember correctly, that also got that for October. If you felt like it's been hard for you emotionally and you felt depressed or down and out, the month of October is a month to like lift yourself back up again and out of it. So if you found yourself going through depression, sadness, it's like now October is going to be a month where you make some moves or decisions to pull yourself out of that. Financial advice is also going to come to some of you, and I do see some of you getting some kind of, I guess I want to say promotion, or something elevated, a raise, a promotion comes up for some of you Sagittarians. Do not spill all the beans, they're saying. Keep some things to yourself. Maybe you're very blunt, abrupt, truth-telling. Maybe you're like a big truth teller. You just say the truth and let the chips fall where they may. Maybe that's your usual style. They're saying, don't spill all the beans of things that are going on with you. Keep some things close to your vest as you move forward. Later on in the year, especially when you get to December, it would be okay to say more things outwardly than it looks like it's advised for you to say in the month of October. So the next card, you have a very good card, Sagittarius. You have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is a card to me that symbolizes financial abundance and financial stability and blessings coming to you. It's like the divine source is giving you this financial abundance and blessings. You're going to work out the kinks and bugs in some kind of project or plan, and I do feel that you are going to be featured or highlighted in some way. If you've applied for any grant or loan, I do feel it's going to be given to you, and then you are going to take it and put it to good use, and you're going to do something with it. You know, obviously, you asked for it, you're doing something with it. Some of you are furthering your education, getting a master's degree or a doctorate degree or some kind of, certificate or some, something. Some of you are going to be using this money to start a business or to further some business or enterprise that you are starting. Some of you are also, I feel, going to be renovating your house. Either could be refinancing your house or renovating your house. Those words also come up here. Wow. People that know you and are connected to you, I feel you're going to be really generous to them at the holidays. Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holidays you celebrate in December. I feel you're going to be quite generous at Christmas. I feel like you're going to feel like Santa because I feel like you're doing really well financially. Or if you haven't experienced that yet, it's on its way. They're saying Sagittarians need to really drill down to the details and cut out all the unnecessary fluff, unwanted trash, junk, unnecessary things. Like, you need to drill down to the details and eliminate a lot of rhetoric, a lot of unnecessary paperwork. You need to eliminate a lot of unnecessary emails and communications. Like cutting it to the point and drilling down to details is something that also comes up here for Sagittarians in October. Some of you are getting some kind of royalty check. And I also hear that some of you in October will be separating assets in some kind of settlement. So, because I get monetary separation of property and money. So I feel that could be in a divorce settlement. Or if you have, even if it's a business and you sold it, or maybe one partner bought out the other. You're dividing money comes up here. Could possibly be in a will situation. If you inherited money with your siblings or other family members, and maybe that's the division of money. But you've got money being divided among people, you being one of them, you being a recipient, not your money getting divided. I feel like you're more the recipient. So the last card you have in the reading today for October 2016 Sagittarius, you have the Seven of Rods. And the Seven of Rods is a card to me that symbolizes this is holding negative forces back, keeping negativity at bay. This is also closing the door on negativity. One of the things I hear is I have to stop people from scapegoating me. So I feel if you've been a person that, a Sag that's had a lot of people make you the scapegoat repeatedly in your lifetime, over and over again, if that's a theme that's occurred with you, I see you saying, I've got to put a stop to that. I'm stopping it now. I'm not going to let that continue. If you're in a work environment where someone acts like they have an axe to grind with you, or they're hoping to throw you under the bus, or seem like they want to get you fired, I feel that you will be standing up to them and confronting them. Because I do feel this isn't going to be the case for all of you Sagittarius, so please don't get overly upset, because this is a general reading, and not everything I'm going to say to you here is going to make sense to all of you, which is why I always say to watch your rising sign and your moon sign. But I do feel for some of you Sagittarians, it feels like there's somebody that has repeatedly tried to undermine you, maybe without your knowledge, or would like to see you get fired. It could be undermining you in a personal sense with friends, family, relations. It doesn't have to be work related, but it can be at work. But I feel like that may be something that has been trying to happen. I do feel like you're going to stand up for yourself and shut it down, so to speak. I do feel that. I see you being really angry about something, Sagittarius, and I see you taking matters into your own hands and maybe pursuing something legally. So if you feel like someone has really sought to, commit fraud or disenfranchise you or slander you or make you a scapegoat or get you fired or any of those scenarios, you may talk to a lawyer and consider taking legal action against them through some kind of lawsuit. You may not follow through with it, but I feel that you will be getting some information if you're one of the Sagittarians that this applies to. I feel some of you Sagittarians have had some family members judge you too harshly. I do feel that coming to you for some. You know, there are some people, I'm not going to lie to you, Sagittarius, I cannot lie to you here. I do feel that there's some people that feel annoyed with you or feel like, you're a pain in their butt. But I really feel that the reasons behind them feeling that way is because you're doing well financially and you're getting financial gain and abundance and they don't like it. It's like jealousy. It's not like they're clouding the issues in their mind. That's what I feel like for many of you Sagittarians, why this is coming up here. Some of you Sagittarians, I do feel, if you are a working Sagittarian, I feel that you may be starting to go in and out of this country. You may start doing business in another country and you may find yourself flying back and forth at times, but that's not going to apply to all of you. And some of you, if it's not work, you may just go on a trip outside of the country. But I do see some of you Sagittarians having to, there's some back and forth motion between you and going to another country. And I see financial stability and abundance around it. So I feel like you're benefiting from it financially, even though that sounds like it's an expense. But if it's work, they have to pick up the tab of the travel, and maybe you're making more money because you have to travel, because I do see money is indicated here. And also I see you spending your money in the other country you're going to. So your own money, not through an expense account. So you're actually bringing some of your abundance to some country you are going to travel to. And this, again, as I said, it's either going to be work or pleasure, but for some of you, I do feel it's work. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate it. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post any of my videos here on YouTube. And also be sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook. I do post things there daily. You won't be able to see here on YouTube. If you would like to get an extension of this reading, Sagittarius, where I look into my crystal for you and get additional insight and information from my guides for this month of October 2016, you can click on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October 2016 crystal reading for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and clicking on the videos tab on my menu and go to page 7, and there you will see the heading October 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign under that heading and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have an outstanding month of October, Sagittarius. I think you're gonna. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.